Hey guys, Geo here, and it's time for a new video. Now this video is the first of my series of vlogs, because basically I do vlog style things, but they're not actually vlogs. I don't vlog what I've done on RuneScape really. I just talk about random things, RuneScape updates, things that have happened on RuneScape, and things that have happened with my friends, my clans, other YouTubers. You know, I never really vlog about what I've been doing on RuneScape so much. So this is a new series, The Road to Maxing, where I'm trying to max out my stats. Originally my goal was to be able to do all the effigies, but I decided that wasn't big enough. You know, I should have a big goal. So this is basically where I've set the goal of maxing my stats. 99 everything, and maybe 120 engineering. But it's a long goal. It's not going to be anytime soon, because obviously I start university in September and I don't want to be, you know, playing RuneScape 24/7 or around that to get my stats to nice and fast. But I figure if the goal's long, it gives me a lot of time to make videos about it, and my videos can adapt and they can become useful and entertaining for you guys to watch. And like I said, I've not really done a vlog properly, so this will be fun just to talk about what I've done on RuneScape and hopefully give you guys some tips and some inspiration. So first of all, let's have a look at my A-log over the past week. Basically, everything you see on my A-log has been just about over the past week, some a bit longer. But I leveled up crafting. I got 79 crafting so that I'll be able to do cooking urns. I had to use a crafting pot, admittedly. But I use a crafting pot, and that helped me get 99 cooking a lot faster. And I got 96 cooking, 97, 98, and 99. And here's a screenshot of me getting 99 cooking. Thanks to everyone who came to that. I know I've shown a screenshot in another video, but it doesn't matter. So happy days on getting 99 cooking, my first 99 that's not really anything to do with combat, because obviously I have 10 99s. And I have 10 99s right now. I have attack, strength, defense, range, prayer, magic, dungeoneering, hit points, slayer, cooking. I'm very close to summoning, but I've been leaving summoning because I want to get 96 and 99 purely with blue charms. I'm in no rush to get 99, as in the Steel Titan isn't that, you know, much of a big deal to me, and I'm already level 138, so I'm not too bothered about that. And also this week on my A-log I did a little bit of dungeoneering because I was bored and I was doing it with my friend. That was pretty fun. I did it live stream, so that was also pretty fun. And I got 92 woodcutting because I've started my next goal, which is 99 woodcutting. As you can see, I'm very close. I'm 11k XP from 93. So my next 99 will probably be woodcutting, because that's what I'm working towards. And as you can see, I'm cutting Arctic pines in Netties Knot, or Needs Knot, or however you want to pronounce it, which is the new area you find in the quest the Thromnic Isles, I do believe. And yes, this week I also did the holiday event, the Easter event, where I completed the quest Hawthorn and Holly, which are basically 2 mini quests, and they unlock the little or crown. That is not a crown, it's a hat, and that is very helpful for woodcutting, because like I said in my last video, I can click contact on it and it will take me to an evil tree if there is one in this world at that moment, which is very useful for woodcutting because it's a nice chunk of XP and you get a nice little reward for it. Some logs, depending on what tree you do, you might even get magic logs and a decent tree seed like a U seed, so it's pretty nice, and it's a bit of a diversion from woodcutting, these trees. So when I was cooking, I was doing rock tails and using cooking urns. I was alternating between Rugsden and Narda. However, Rugsden can be closer to the thing. He moves around and he can be kinda annoying. So actually, when I got 98, I really swapped to Narda, and I actually preferred Narda. It's a very nice cooking spot, and I think I'd prefer that, so that's what I'd recommend to you guys. Just because he doesn't walk around, he's not annoying, and it's not as busy there, which I kind of prefer. If you want to get to that Narda cooking spot, you can just take the magic carpet there from Polyvanich, or you can use the Narda teleport scroll, which you can buy on the Grand Exchange, and they're a reward from clue scrolls. So yes, that's what I've been up to, and it's 99 woodcutting next. I'm not sure what I'll go for after that. I'm going to gradually try to get the other skills up while I'm woodcutting by doing generally doing other diversion distractions such as penguins, circus, farm runs, etc, etc, and evil trees when I am able to do them, and maybe some other ones if they're efficient. I haven't really played with any other ones, but I will look into doing them. Maybe the phoenix, etc. I've done a phoenix a few times in order to get the pet, but I've never really done it as a way to get XP, but maybe it's nice to do, and I would like the little cute phoenix thing. So let's talk about my woodcutting, because that's what I've really been doing this week. I haven't done so much because I haven't played so much, but I'm actually woodcutting Arctic pines. Now this is actually faster XP than ivies, and it's just as the word AFKable, because at ivies, you know, you don't really have to do anything. You don't get anything in your inventory, you just stand there and you click them every time the ivy changes. There are a couple of drawbacks to ivies. It can be massively busy and filled with bots, and then you end up having to click more because the ivy spawns are drained even faster, and you can't use urns there. However, here it's generally a very empty spot. You know, I'm always by myself here unless a couple of friends have joined me, because I know a couple of people from my clan chat, my friends chat, sorry, have come here to join me, and they saw this spot when I was live streaming and they rather enjoyed it. You can use urns here because logs are produced. You can only use urns in woodcutting where you're going to be getting resources for the woodcutting like logs, because they're the ones that fill the urns. You don't lose any logs, but the logs fill the urns because you're getting logs in your inventory. And what makes this a great spot is because you don't really have to drop anything. Now there are different ways to do it. Basically you click on this and you click split the pines, and then you put the pines in the pile. Now, if you cut a full inventory of logs till your inventory is full, and then you split them using this, and then you put them in the pile, and then you go back to cutting them, split them again, put them in the pile, that is around 80,000 experience an hour for me. I'm using a beaver, and I'm 92 woodcutting, and I'm using urns. Now, this spot can be up to 120,000 experience an hour doing different ways. You can drop the logs, you can split them while you're woodcutting. However, I don't do things like that because I like to be multitasking while I'm on RuneScape. I like to be browsing the websites, talking to my friends, watching a movie, or programming for a website, coding for a website. So I don't want to be, you know, full screen RuneScape and just clicking because I don't really enjoy that. I want to be doing something else while on RuneScape, because that's why I like RuneScape, because it doesn't require 100% of your attention all the time like some games, so it's not a complete drain of everything else you should be doing. You can play RuneScape while you do something else. So yes, while you're moderately AFKing, I guess is the word, but it's not, you're not AFK because you're not going to be able to go away from your keyboard. While you're multitasking here, you can do other things and get 80,000 experience an hour if you're using urns and a beaver and you're like 90 plus woodcutting. That's a lot faster experience than either. And I think, if anything, this is less clicking than either, so I would recommend you come try this spot and try out a few different ways to do it. And if you have any woodcutting tips for me or anybody watching this video, be sure to put them in the comments section of this video. So yeah, 80,000 experience now I get here, and I rarely have to click because, you know, I'm always by myself. When you're splitting the logs, it splits a full invent one by one just by doing a couple of clicks. With the new make X system or whatever, is pretty nice. As for anything else on RuneScape this week, I've not really been doing much. I've not really slayed any monsters. I've not gone boss hunting. In fact, the only really variation thing I've done was some dungeoneering, and that's it. And that was just with a friend. And I was really messing about. Actually, I was being a bit of a troll during the dungeoneer. But that's all I've done over this past week. There's not been anything else for me that's been detailed on RuneScape this week. But the highlight of this video is definitely that woodcutting spot and what I've been woodcutting this week and what I'm working towards as 99 woodcutting. I would love for some woodcutting tips from you guys to help me get to 99 faster without having to constantly click or alt logs or drop logs, because that's really not what I enjoy. Woodcutting can be fun because it's multitaskable and because you can do other things while you're achieving on RuneScape. So it's just double the fun for me. I don't want to be, you know, clicking on it constantly, because that's not what I enjoy unless it's something really fun or something that I find more engaging, like dungeoneering or Slayer. So let's spend the last bit of this video talking about a little bit about my account. Basically, I have 13 effigies on my account, which I think is pretty nice, and I decided to save all these. While I was doing Slayer, I actually got like a lot more than this. However, I was getting assistance from my friends to complete them. I wasn't really going out of my way to find assistance. You know, if I saw people looking for assistance, offering it, or my friend wanted it, I would get my effigy completed, and I would spend that on whatever skill I wanted to at the time. But now, any effigies I got recently, I've been saving. So I currently have 13 effigies, which I don't think is too bad, but it's not fantastic. But these are definitely going to help me on my way to training my skills. However, I think the likelihood of me attaining much more effigies while I'm maxing is not very high, considering just about, you know, I'm complete with combat. I just need more blue charms for 99 summoning, which will probably result in quite a few more effigies, but that's about it. So that's going to be a nice thing when I'm maxed, or when I'm approaching being maxed. I'll be able to do all the effigies and they'll be able to boost me up a little more. And for runecrafting, or maybe another skill that I don't particularly enjoy, like Hunter, I'll be able to use effigies on that, so indirectly training runecrafting by doing Slayer, which I know a lot of people have done, and it'll effectively be 99 effigy rather than 99 runecrafting like a lot of people, but it means I'll be able to achieve the skills I don't necessarily like by using penguin points and effigies. Then a couple other things I wanted to talk about in this video was what I'm farming, and I'm currently farming lanterdimes as herbs because they're the highest level herb I can farm, because I've got pretty newbie farming. I'm not too bothered about earning money while I'm doing it. I'm just bothered about getting the most experience out of it while I'm earning a bit of money, so I'm not losing anything while I'm getting a nice chunk of experience. So I'm farming lanterdimes, although I've nearly run out because I sold a lot of my seeds to my friend a while back when she wanted some for farming. And I'm also farming Calquat seeds, which are very efficient for XP, and I used them and I talked about them when we were doing the bonus XP weekend tips. Now they're a very efficient seed to use, and you get a big chunk of XP for very little cost. Let's have a look at the cost of the seed at the moment. You see, the cost of the seed is 12,000 gold, and I believe the XP for checking the tree is around 12,000. So that's around 1 GP per XP, which is massively cheap for farming. So while I'm farming, I'm just doing Calicut tree seeds, and I'm doing lanterdimes. I'm not really doing anything else. I'm not doing herbs. I'm not doing tree runs, sorry. I mean, if I get tree seeds from bird nests or drops, I'll probably use them, like papaya tree seeds or yew tree seeds or magic tree seeds soon when I can farm them. I'll probably use them, but I won't be going out of my way to buy them yet. So that's the other thing I'm doing. And another goal for me while I'm maxing is trying to get more Castle Wars tickets. As you can see, I have a really embarrassing amount of Castle Wars tickets. I only have 11. Now, I've had more than that because I've spent them on random things from Castle Wars, like the newbie armor and originally the Castle Wars cape, which has gone missing somewhere in my bank. But yeah, so that's something else I want to work towards, and something else I will be trying to do. I did do one Castle Wars game this week, I believe, but that's it. So I want to work towards getting a nice amount of Castle Wars tickets, probably for the Halo, and maybe some of the nice armor. Not the best armor, because that means a lot of hours at Castle Wars, and more than I'm willing to commit. So as this video draws to an end and I press F9 and my keyboard starts fraps recording, the quick chat pops up as always, which is pretty annoying. What bloody hell? Oh, the gate. Yes, I didn't even notice the gate was shut. So I'll get back to woodcutting, and I'm going to get 92 before this video ends. I mean 93, by the way. So guys, remember, if you have any tips for me based on woodcutting, or any farming tips, or any other tips or skills, do let me know in the comment section of this video. That'll be very much appreciated. And be sure to let me know what you're doing on RuneScape, because an important thing about my channel is I try to keep you guys involved, and I try to keep communications up, because my channel isn't just about me, it's about you guys as well, and my friends and other YouTubers, and that's how I want to keep it. I want to maintain it like that. So do let me know in the comment section what you're up to, and if you have any tips for me. And there we go guys, happy days. I just got 93 woodcutting, so that is another part of an effigy I can do. Members can now investigate nourished ancient effigies using their knowledge of woodcutting, which is fantastic. So that's one more effigy I can do. And that's it for this video guys. Remember everything I said, comment, and be sure to like if you enjoyed the video. And if you subscribe, thanks for subscribing. I hope you enjoy my videos. And if you're not already subscribed and you enjoyed this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, this video is now done, and I'll show you a clip of how much XP I've gained over the past week that I took yesterday. So thanks a lot for watching guys.